I heard the chapter's lit. I haven't streamed in a while. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's been a minute. I heard good things. Definitely heard good things. Yo, what's up in the chat, yo? What's going on? It has been a while. Chapter 930, Ebisu Town. Anyway, let me stop bullshitting. Let's get right to it. Again, One Piece chapter 930, Ebisu Town. Cover page request. Cracker and Rouge racing on dolphins. All right, that's good. Let's get it. Devil, I'm gonna fight you when I see you. FYI. Just be mindful of that. I'm gonna fight you when I see you. We throwing hands. For real. Anyway, all right. Now we go a little bit back in time. Laughter fills the air. This is one of the towns that survives off of the flower capital's leftovers. Ebisu Town. Oh, you're back, Tonoyasu. Even though you just got home, we can't feed you. I'm starving to death over here. They're so cheerful. This town's a little different from the leftovers town in Kuri. Oh, you're quite the sharp one. Everyone here looks happy, right? That's because out of all the living creatures in this world, humans are the only ones that have the ability to laugh. So it'd be a waste if we didn't make use of it. A massive waste. That's not true. That's not fucking true. A fishman can laugh. What? That isn't even... Okay. Alright. Mother, I'm hungry. Me too. My tooth fell out due to malnutrition. Even if it hadn't fallen out, you couldn't have used it anywhere since there's no food. Tonoyasu, who's the Ronin? He's carrying 3 swords on his waist. Oh, it's true. He's got 3 swords. And they're all long swords to boot. Hey, is that your shtick? Hey, this is the man I fell for. It must have been difficult to have such a weird man following you around. Hey now, I'm the best sweet talker in the world. Are you really? Look, that guy's making a scary face. Smile for us. Something good has happened to this town after all. Oh yeah, did you hear, Tonoyasu? He visited us last night. The witching hour boy. Really? Whiffing Bower? Nobody knows who he is or where he came from, but he always appeared at Yoshimitsu. Said explain at the end of the chapter. Okay. He runs around the capital stealing money from the wicked and wealthy, and then gives all of it to those in the poor districts before he departs. I wonder who he really is. Thank goodness for him. Like the saying goes, luck will come to those who smile. That's why we all collectively bought a feast. Here, have a cup, Sir Ronin. The water's clean. Did you buy it with that money? No, it's okay. Don't worry, it won't give you a stomachache. You came here with Yasu, so you must be a good person. Drink it, everybody's getting a cup. Clean water, clean water. It tastes good, right? Doesn't it taste fresh? Hey, you're making a stern face again. Your luck will run out if you don't smile. Because of the way we laugh, everyone calls this the Ebisu face here in Wano. That's why this town is called Ebisu. Poverty cannot defeat us. Crying wouldn't make us any richer, and it'd just be a waste if we didn't laugh. A massive waste. I guess I'm thinking of Saul and like him telling Robin to laugh. And just in One Piece, the theme of just laughing through problems is prominent throughout the story. Luffy's that way. We saw Luffy trying to do that in Whole Cake Island, actually, when Katakuri was beating his ass and he was trying to reassure Nami and them that everything was okay. He laughed. So yeah, just continuing that theme in One Piece. In the present Onegaishima, they're coming in from the southwestern sea. Sink them. Don't let that old hag enter this. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. They're using the carp to charge through. How do they know how to climb the waterfall? Don't tell me. Big Mom's intelligence gathering is the top of the line. Shut up. Who cares about that? We already knew they were coming. Hurry up and sink them already. Mama. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss Big Mom a little bit. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the crazy part, right? Here's the crazy part. Big Mom's intelligence gathering is top of the line. That is perception. Right? That's what we were told upon entering Whole Cake Island. We get to Whole Cake Island and the crew is in disarray. They cannot communicate whatsoever. Now it's back on again. Her intelligence gathering is top of the line, I guess, outside of her own territory? Yo, shit. Kaito like, yo, why is Kaito drawn like that? Whatever. The art looks weird. The art looks kind of... Yo. Mom. Yo. Big Mom is pulling up, bro. It's no use. They're deflecting all the cannonballs. We got my boy Perospero, Smoothie, Daifuku. Where the Don at? Where's the Don? Where's the Don? Where is the Don? That's who I want to see. The Don. Everybody know who the Don is. We got Smoothie. I don't see Cracker. I see thick ass. Fuck. Mondor. Raisin. Amand. Annoying ass. Fuck. What's her name? Zeus, you're coming back with me too. Look out, Straw Hat. I've arrived, Kaito. Yo, where's the Don? Where is the... Yo. Climb the waterfall. Ooh. I can't believe this fish are climbing the waterfall. It's a sight to see, Perorin. Yeah, annoying ass Flampe. Thank you, Bao. Don't let her get in. What the hell are you doing, you idiots? Whoa! Is Kaito shook? Is Kaito shook right now? Entering the country by waterfall is beyond what we expected. Did Linden bring any of her brats along? There are quite a few of them riding on a ship with her. Those are her executives. If they land here, it'll be an all-out war. But we're not prepared at all to face her at the top of the waterfall. We've arrived to Wano country. Mama! Hold up. He's a Pteranodon? Don't tell me it's King? What the fuck is this? Hold up. The ship got knocked over by a Pteranodon? What did you think you could do with just one ship? Lord King knocked the ship down. He's a dragon fruit, ancient beast model, Pteranodon. What the fuck is a Pteranodon? This nigga can fly, but I knew he wasn't gonna have no fire type, be no fire, or, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be something that has something to do with fire. But what's a Pteranodon? Let's Google that shit real quick. Pterano. A Pteranodon. A Pteranodon is a genus of pterosaur that included some of the largest. All right, hold up. Let's ask the real questions. What's the difference between a pterodactyl and a Pteranodon? A Pteranodon is a larger species of pterosaur with a wingspan of over 6 meters. How are they different? The fuck? It was just, I guess it was bigger. All right. Okay. Lord King knocked the ship down. Are you fucking kidding me? If Katakuri was there, that wouldn't have happened. Smoothie again proving to be useless. I'm mad. That's a misstep. I'm sorry. You know what? I can't say that. I don't know where the story is going. I'm jumping. Damn. Smoothie, I'm just so tired of you, bitch. Like, how convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is fucking that? All right. At the same time, the flower capital. Hey, why do you have to run away too? You beat one of them up too? But they're only pursuing the soba shop owner. It doesn't matter why. If they find out about you guys, there'd be a manhunt for your whole crew. That would be horrible. Nami-san and Robin-chan would be in danger. Hey, you guys, even if you do get caught, make sure you don't mention the samurai or the mink tribe. Die with your mouths closed. Scary. Luffy never say something like that. I'm more realistic. They're different. Luffy and Law are different. Where Law is saying, he's like, Luffy would never say something like that. Law is like, I'm a realistic nigga. If you get caught, you die with your mouth shut. Why don't we hide our faces and fight? That'd only be an option if we had a 100% chance of winning. Even a single wound would hurt our chances in the final battle. There's no reason to fight now. Who do you think you are acting as our captain? If I get caught, I'll spill the beans and save myself. Don't screw with me, you bastard. I'll protect you with all I got in that case. Sanji-san. So fucking weird. Sanji doesn't care about dudes. But he cares about his crew. Stop messing around. A lady? Huh? A house? What's going on over there? Please stop. I've got nothing to do with this. That's a soba shop. That's true. I sell soba, but without our shop, we won't be able to live in the capital anymore. Tell me everything you know about the other soba shops. Hey, Sanji don't let women get hurt. Hold up, man. Sangoro? Okay. Tell me everything you know about the other soba shops. If you can't, then start shouting out the name Sangoro. That's the name of the idiot who dared to lay a hand on the Kiyoshiro family. Sangoro, get out here. God damn it. Although if he's a weakling, he'll never show his face. I'll find some fruit to eat next. Sangoro, show yourself. Get out here, Sangoro. Take responsibility for your actions. Hey, wait, Sanji. Please stop. We weren't involved either. You better tell everyone to shout out soba shop owner Sangoro. Let's go. I'm right here, nigga. Pull up, page 1. This what page 2 is, nigga. Fuck out of here. I'm right here, nigga. That's him. The specialty soba shop owner, Sangoro. He actually showed his face. That's my nigga. He pull up with a pull up like, what's good? What's good? Come on, yo. You don't bait Sanji like that. Expect him not to get a fucking Diablo Jambe to the face. Fuck out of here. Now what transpires after this? All right. So you came. That didn't take long. This is page 1 reporting. The target is on 6th Street in the 2nd District. Roger. We will head to your location immediately. A dinosaur ability user. You decided to show up now? Our livelihoods are ruined. What are you doing, Sangoro? Ignore them. If Drake or Hawkins come, we're done for. Coincidentally, it seems this guy doesn't know my face. Page 1? Page 1? You mean the nigga that got half a hair on his head? That nigga we can't tell if it's a bitch or a man? Alright. I won't expose myself or get injured. And I'll take care of this idiot quickly. Although it'd be nice for us to recruit more forces. Taking out one of theirs works as well. Yo! No! Oh no! Oh! Okay. Okay. I'm cool with it because of the situation. This, you know what? It's 1 a.m. and I'm yelling. He said, I won't expose myself or get injured. Fuck this nigga. I'll take care of this idiot quickly. Although it'd be nice for us to recruit more forces, taking out one of theirs works as well. Go on ahead without me. Now, page 1 looks a bit worried. He's saying he's using the raid suit to hide his face, not to necessarily because he needs the power. Now, this is a progression of Wano that we expected because we expected Zoro and Sanji to get fights before their final fights to somewhat get stronger because they get stronger after every fight. The thing is with this, right? He's so confident. He's so confident. I think more than anything in Whole Cake Island, that's what I hated. That's what I didn't like about Sanji. That's one of the things I didn't like about Sanji is that his confidence, not only in the Straw Hats, but in himself, it wavered a lot. He didn't have confidence in himself or in his crew. Here, he's saying, fuck all that shit. Yo, go on. I'm not going to get injured. I'm not going to lose. And it's about to be the last page for this nigga. And you know why this is character development? You know why this is character development? So niggas can shut the fuck up. Because people say this all the time. That Sanji would never sacrifice his ideals for his crew because he doesn't hit women. And that's a huge flaw in which I agree with, as far as him not hitting women and how it could compromise the goals of the crew. I somewhat agree with that because we've seen it before. Sanji despises his family. Using this power goes against Sanji and what it means for him. Granted, him hitting women is more deep rooted because that's how he was raised. However, this is a key moment in which Sanji's putting his pride aside for his crew. Also, we can say, well, he reacted to it, so he's the reason why they're in the situation. He has to get him out of it. Fine. That's fine. However, that's what the Straw Hats do. They put themselves in shit, and they get themselves out of shit. I like it. All right. One Piece is on break. I heard about it earlier in the week. Sanji knows he can't do it without a raid suit. That's just wrong. It's not even headcanon. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. He put that pride aside rather quickly. Yes, he did. And I think it shows progression from Whole Cake, in which overcoming that. And I think that moment in which Judge told him, like, asked Luffy, what are you seeing him? And Luffy kind of reassured Sanji, like, all the things they don't like about you is what we love about you. That's a moment there, you know? Page 1 is looking dead at Sanji, so he knows what Sanji looks like. What in the logic? I'm thinking he's saying if anybody else sees him fighting at that point. I don't think it's for Page 1. Page 1 obviously doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know his face, which is interesting. He can't do it without a raid suit, of course. That's just wrong. It didn't say he can't do it without the raid suit. The raid suit is specifically there for him to hide his identity. That's what I'm saying, Bao. I would expect him to be somewhat different. Maybe his has a mask or something. Maybe he's used it before. That's why he's using this. Maybe he tried it out. We'll see next chapter or when Oda decides to show this. Shout out to my boy Shaman for the $50 donation. Sangoro ownage. Let's go. It will be fine as long as I crush him. Obviously, guys, I'm sick. I'm fighting a cold. I've been fighting a cold all week. It hasn't won, but I've had a sore throat all week. Pause. And this yelling didn't help. Fuck. Damn. I want to have a discussion. My throat really hurts. But this is a chapter we have to talk about. Is everybody around? Fuck it. I can go on Twitter now because I know Matt got spoiled. A few people got spoiled because people were sharing panels. Fuck whoever. Anybody that I see sharing panels before the chapter is out, I'm reporting you. But I guess that's how people that read the Viz feel. Gives a fuck. Well, shout out to Akansh Singh. He said, back like we never left on Twitter. Chapter's out. Let's go. Shout out to you. Shout out to my nigga Bao. Always lets me know when the chapter's out. Stebo does as well. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate it. Let me get niggas in here for a little bit. Hold up. Where the fuck is Jinbei, man? So we're gonna keep this as as surface level as possible. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it and keep it that way because I want to have a discussion tomorrow, not in depth, but just fucking. I want to start having discussions again in which we have multiple separate discussions where we can just bullshit a little bit too, where more people can join. So I'm gonna send the link out to my niggas.
Let's pop it. Neptune DA's here.
Oh, fuck out of here, devil. We fighting, bro.
Ah,
Really
man, what's
fighting.
up?
How are you, man?
I'm great.
So you ready to change your name back?
I mean, like, I think we had this discussion before. I don't really care about the raid suit. I'm not really a big fan of the idea. But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not. This chapter's not trash because of it though. So I'm just kind of accepted it and just whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want him to be a Power Ranger. That's just kind of the thing. There's nothing to it like power scaling or anything.
I mean, I think I like how it's set up though. I like the fact that they're using it specifically because they're trying to hide his identity. Again,
Which doesn't make any sense because you can still tell Sanji in the Power Ranger suit.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if his has like a unique mask, right?
Okay.
Or,
It's possible. Okay.
right? Because he would have to know that, meaning he'd have to have tested it out and used it before, right?
I mean, he could do the same thing though by like just putting like doing what Law did earlier, put a basket on his head or something.
That's true. That's true. But my thing is, him hiding his identity, right? For one, from page one, who definitely doesn't know who he is. I guess he's saying if Drake and Hawkins comes along, but if Drake and Hawkins come along, like,
No, I put it to what's name.
they're gonna beat his ass.
I mean, like the I don't know. It just feels like a flimsy excuse for him to pull out the raid suit. But I mean, it's whatever, you know.
The thing is, I think Oda is introducing it now because he's not gonna use it later in the.
He's not gonna use. You think it's gonna be a time thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
I'd
it's
actually
gonna-
be fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a one-time thing where it's gonna be situational. It's not gonna be Sanji using it because, oh my god. Okay, yeah, Oda's showing that, right? That he's not using it because it's a last resort. He's using it like in situations.
Yeah, I like how it's not like, ah, man, Judge is right. I am a failure. It looks like I need to use the raid suit
Exactly.
to protect myself.
Exactly.
I kind of do like that.
So I think that was brilliant how Oda did that. What do you think overall about the chapter, though?
I like the chapter except for that one part where King soloed the Big Mom pirates. What the fuck was that?
Soloed is a bit strong.
I mean, yeah, but still, that's pretty much what happened, bro. He took care of his one nigga took care of the whole crew with the Yoko on board, fam.
Okay. He just tipped over the ship, like. Yo, what's up,
I mean,
Carly?
whatever you want to call it, bro. He got play of the game.
Wait, Carly, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all.
What's good, Doc?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
I know your spirits still a little down.
No. It was lit. I think we're gonna give him a pass. We're gonna give him a pass for Wano. I mean, it was lit though. I'm just hoping that I'm actually hoping it's not a troll suit. I hope it's lit. But I mean,
Yeah.
the way he's using it is not bad. Like,
Nah,
it's
Oda's
not
short
like-
enough for one chapter.
I was thinking that he was gonna lose a fight and then pull it out, but him pulling it out like this for a disguise it's passable.
Yeah,
No, I ain't gonna shit on him.
I like it. I like how he did that, where it's not a last resort type shit. Also, is it just me or like the first part of this chapter with Zoro, it felt like a waste of time? I know it's
Yeah.
not. It's ultimately it's not going to be a waste of time because of the information we're getting here, but it just felt like, yo,
Yeah,
like, what?
I mean, a lot of people want Zoro to be doing
I feel
more.
like it was supposed to be like setting the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like building more of Wano up.
I
Like,
think that
this
guy,
leftover town, they're like always happy, and it's supposed to be set up for the witching guy.
I think that guy is going to be more important than he is. He might even be the witching guy, honestly. That dude that's like the dude that's with Zoro.
That'd be so dog shit. Let that guy be the witching
guy. Be
guy.
more important.
He's the witching hour boy.
Yeah, maybe could be just like a small idea, but I mean, it do seem like kind of like a waste. I mean, the stuff with the Big Mom and Kaito was like, besides the Sanji stuff, was like the best stuff of the chapter, honestly. And finally getting that King reveal, even though I think Marco, Devil Fruit wise, over King, but I mean, King still looked lit.
I mean, did Marco solo a Yonko and his crew?
I mean, he didn't
Stop
solo them.
it, bro.
Yeah, come on, Devil.
So I don't know, you guys.
All right, so Brago, about Katakuri, what
Yes.
obviously happened was he was inside the ship having his merienda. Then this happened.
Okay, so you think it's like what, 4:00 now? Is that what?
Yeah, bro. That's what happened. That's why he wasn't stopped.
Okay, wait. Okay, so it blew me because I felt like it would be such an amazing thing. You know what? I think the others entered a different way.
That's probably a better idea than just bringing everybody on one ship.
Yeah, I think Katakuri, because Crocker cannot still be hurt, bro. He can't be.
He could be. You know, Luffy's pretty powerful. I
Bro,
don't
how
know.
many days has it been?
It's been like 3 weeks.
Like, there's no way he's still hurt, dog. Like, why isn't Cracker and Katakuri here? Do we see Snack? We didn't see
I knew
Snack
that they was.
either.
I figured that they weren't gonna be here because they got
left at home.
I guess
fam.
somebody
I
has to
just feel
protect the
because they
territory.
lost.
No, because they lost. That would make sense. Katakuri's still your strongest guy, regardless.
But no, what Brago said is to protect the territory too.
Yeah.
I'd always thought she had to leave somebody behind. But what I'm saying because they lost is like Oda kind of already showed them off, and he really didn't show Smoothie off like that. I know we got Paraspero again, but for us to have like hella big fights,
We know Smoothie was gonna be
dope
there.
for Katakuri to be here, but I didn't expect Katakuri. I knew she was gonna pull up without Katakuri and Cracker. I just knew.
I don't know if you guys seen this, but it's an image going around. I think it's for something. It's Katakuri and Wano garb. You guys saw it?
I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah,
I ain't seen that either.
So it's Katakuri like disguised in Wano garb, and of course his face is covered and shit like that. And I'm like, you know, it'd be dope if like we see Luffy walking and he sees like this fucking giant walking towards him, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
How to get out of prison though? No, I'm messing with you. I mess with you.
And it's like it's Katakuri, and then Katakuri is like, "You're not my enemy this time."
I think that'd be dope. I mean, of course, I would like to see him because he's one of my
You
favorite.
think Katakuri
characters.
betrayed the crew like that?
Well, I think at this point, if you pull up to Kaito's territory, your first order of business has to be taken out Kaito's crew.
Actually, now that you brought that up, that's kind of like my main thing about why I don't think she would leave like major forces behind. Like you're kind of pulling up on Kaito right now. You can't kill him with half the crew,
but
versus his whole crew.
Also, here's the thing:
Kaito
was shook.
Yeah, right. He looked shook.
He was a little shook.
He was like, "Whoa, those are her executives."
He said, "Those are executives." But then Kaito also said, "Yo, she got her brats with her."
Because he thinks like Katakuri's there.
But then also they know about King.
Yeah, which is dope. I think that's actually dope that the Yonko's crews kind of like
they know about each other.
Yeah, he's like Terraspera was like, "Oh shit, that's King." Like
I'm like, that is kind of dope.
So you told me King sold the crew before?
No,
well, no, I think they obviously had him. I think at some point Kaito pulled up on Whole Cake. I think at some point, or they met somewhere where they had like a standoff. But of course, Kaito and Big Mom, they have history.
Yeah,
right?
And I think that the new world is so different. Like because they're Yonko, they know of each other's crews. I mean, we're getting the story from the perspective of Luffy, kind of just getting into the new world, but they've been there, so they know all the top tier pirates in there. I feel like other top tier pirates know of other top tier pirates like that. I'm pretty sure Marco would know who King is. Like these people know who these people are.
Yeah. I mean, people are saying now King has to fight Marco. Because
why does he have to fight Marco?
Because of the powers and this fighting style.
Okay, sure.
I mean, I googled that the dinosaur, and it didn't say he was like mythical, so I don't know if he has like extra abilities. But we did kind of see like the fire stuff. It's ancient, but
I mean, everybody in One Piece has fire ability somehow.
But I'm saying because but
he was on fire. Yeah,
mythical gives you like the extra powers and stuff like that. But does ancient does it give you extra like abilities?
We've never seen that before.
Hey, what's
exactly?
What's good, Z Killer?
Yeah, what's good, Z?
Hi, Z.
Hey, what's up, man? Yo, this chapter was great, actually. Like
this was really good.
Yeah, I see people complaining about the raid suit. I'm like,
why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like people have to find.
I just don't like the raid suit
Sanji.
idea.
No, some people don't like the idea of the raid suit just because it's like. I think it's alright. It's just like a power up that he didn't have to earn to get. He kind of.
Same.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Of course, you would agree, Laz. Of course, you would agree.
No. Me and Laz chilling. We chilling on Wano. We gonna let Sanji.
Y'all got enough Zoro in this chapter, so y'all cool.
No, you'll see the full verdict after.
I ain't getting.
I'm not gonna lie though. I was a little shaky a bit when I saw page 1 go down like that. But as soon as he got up, I'm like, all right.
You know, crazy thing is, it was zero
now
damage.
we see his headliners show what they got to do.
I've seen people saying that in the chat.
I mean, was it really zero damage? He got kicked and immediately called for backup.
He's going for page 2.
A little bit of
I mean, that was a base kick from Sanji. He didn't use.
Nah, he might flex.
That's a base kick.
Yeah, it wasn't anything.
I mean, if you get knocked out by that man, shit.
The thing is that Oda could troll and make page 1 a female.
You think
Damn,
so?
he already kicked her too.
Right.
That's the case.
I mean, he
Wait, you see that actually happening?
No, because
he control with the raid suit too.
No, right, but let's say Sanji beats her ass or his ass, and then all of a sudden she transforms into a female. Sanji's like, "What the fuck have I done?"
Yo, Fruit had that idea last night when we read the spoilers.
Oh my god! Because why is he not showing page one's form? I guess I don't know. Or
I mean, he always does is where they show up in the zone form. They get folded for a second. They do go into their human form and go serious.
Oh, it is a
I
troll.
mean, he can go hybrid too. And these are things I've seen in the chat. One
All right, yeah. Well, let's be honest here. Next chapter, page one's getting folded.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, probably. I've seen some dude named Lucas that said Sanji would be able to hide his ability because maybe that his raid suit, like Judge, put a helmet, like how he was a kid. I seen that somebody said that in the chat, which I thought was a good idea. Like, because people were saying like, how would he hide his appearance when page one kind of already seen him, which is a little weird. But I mean, you know, it's One Piece, so.
But I think he's protecting it from other people. I think I don't know. But page one already seen his face. I guess they'll Oda go into more detail in the other chapters as far as like exactly what he was trying to hide it from.
The thing is, page one has to.
I mean, like this does seem like a flimsy excuse because even if page one gets folded and he could just like wake up the next day, be like it was a guy with twirly eyebrows and blonde hair, and like, oh, that's Sanji.
But
but he's gonna have to
look
get
what
a Cracker. That's the thing.
Look what happened to Cracker. He got folded and never woke back up for the whole arc.
Yeah, that's because Luffy.
But he's playing. But the thing is, he's playing with dolphins right now, though. What do you mean?
But you know what? The thing with this that Oda does this all the time is which he introduces characters and then they immediately get beaten. It's hard to kind of look at these characters and say that the person that beat him is strong because we don't know how strong the characters were previously.
Look.
No,
Page one is a top
we have a
six
good-
headliner.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
strong as fuck. He's an
You gotta
ancient
give him
zone. Like
You got to give him that.
But here's the thing. I hear Devil.
Sanji beats him.
Devil,
You
I
gotta give him
agree
that,
with
bro.
all of that, right? But I guarantee you, if Sanji folds him casually, they're gonna be like, he just wasn't that strong.
I mean, yeah, that's
No,
true, bro.
people are gonna
Sanji folds
say-
casually.
People are going to say
Sanji's the
Sanji had.
goat, man.
We need to see him work, you know.
People
to
going to
prove
say he had to
that,
pull out the
he's
raid
strong.
suit for a headliner, and you see Luffy one shot
But
headliner.
people are already
Like-
saying that it's like it's obvious that he
Yeah.
didn't have to do it. He just
Yeah, he
chose
didn't
to
have
do
to.
it.
He didn't have to.
I don't get
This
it.
is like Brago. It's like Brago said before. It's like now.
You know,
Sanji
honestly, they
has
might
time to
fight. They
not
might
focus-
just. I'm sorry, go.
No, Sanji has the time to not focus on the stuff that happened, the Big Mom Island. Right now,
Yeah.
he can actually focus on crushing shit.
Yeah,
You know, like
but I mean,
in the
like,
old days. And
but
that's
once he
exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but once he gets to the skies thing going on, like people are gonna be like, "Oh, where's the guy with like the raid suit costume thing going?" They're not gonna know it's Sanji aside from Sangoro. Who the fuck that? Like,
You mean like when people actually call out the raid suit and stuff that would happen or could not happen with that?
You know what
Or-
would be a better idea than him whipping out the raid suit? Just all four of these niggas jumping page one right now.
I mean,
That would be a good
literally,
idea.
that's not gonna happen. Literally,
yeah,
Well,
but then
I think-
Drake's gonna come through, bro.
Yeah, because if Law and Sanji and all of them team up on page one, it should be over. Rather,
Well, it should be.
That is true.
Otherwise, what the fuck?
but it's just I think this is just a moment for Sanji and for Oda to utilize the raid suit.
Yeah, that's why I felt like it felt flimsy.
I think it's
Using
good.
from
I think
using
it's
the
good
raid suit.
scaling. I think it's good scaling for Sanji too, because if he does clap page one, then we can at least put him up there. I'm not gonna say
I mean, I
supernova level.
already
but,
have
like,
him on.
he's-
I think I already think he's supernova level.
I mean,
I don't know about that one.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
because the thing is,
Yep,
the
I think
supernovas,
he
they're
has
so,
to fight one. He
the
has to fight
supernovas, they're
one.
so like. I feel like there's the top tier, right? With like Luffy, Kid,
Bonnie.
right.
Law.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
No, I think you're right
Yes.
because I have Sanji over like Scratch Man. I prove.
Yeah, I got
So,
Sanji.
I
do-
think
I-
Sanji would be the-
I think by the end of this arc,
Frug.
Sanji's
Yeah,
beating.
but he has this album though.
I think by the end of this arc, Sanji and Zoro is beating everyone except like Luffy, Kid,
Law.
Drake, Law.
What about
Yeah.
Zoro?
That's
But
it.
Yeah.
Wait. No, Rouge.
I think by the end of this arc, Zoro and Sanji will be able to beat Rouge for sure. For
I
sure.
mean, Zoro clapping the Rouge right now.
I think so too. I think so too.
He told Kaito. Never mind. You know what?
What?
And all the Sanji.
Wait, okay.
haters.
So here's the thing. Aruj, I think Aruj gets a lot of love for beating Snack. Like a lot of love.
I thought it was a meme, honestly.
There's more to it. There's more to it, but I'm gonna be a troll if I say it. So.
Like Aruj gets a lot of hype. They're like, yo, Aruj must be top 3 because he
Yo,
beat
he's
Snack.
the second person that had Kaito sweating, bro. Kaito jumped off the damn cloud.
Well, Big Mom is the third apparently because Kaito was not. He did not want Big Mom pulling up on Wano at all.
That was why I was not.
Oh yeah,
expecting
no,
that.
you pointed it out in your live reaction. The information network
You
thing, they kind of pissed me off.
Oh,
you
as far
saw
as
the
the
front
information
cover.
network.
You saw the
Yeah,
front
because
cover.
man was
Yeah,
asking
like,
for
no,
war
no,
the
no,
whole
like-
time,
like,
and it's
Zo,
just
her
like all of a
info-
sudden, yeah, like
Her information network was like top tier. Then they got the whole cake. It was trash, and now they're
Now it's top tier again.
It's like
no,
top
real
tier.
talk. That's how it was. Yo,
Fuck
when I
that.
saw them pull up, I'm like, yo, okay, this is it. I'll pull Whole Cake Island aside.
I was just mad Katakuri wasn't there.
I was too.
Katakuri was inside
I was
doing the
mad-
Marienda. I told you.
I was mad with him and with Cracker.
Cracker and Snatch.
and they show Flampe.
Flampe's there.
I'm like, fuck
Why the fuck is she there?
Yeah, you told me
Yeah, I
they
was
did
like, come on,
Katakuri,
dog.
but brought Flampe. Come
Bro,
on.
you saw Smoothie got 2 panels for herself.
What is up with Smoothie? Like, what are you doing with
That
Smoothie?
shit.
What are you doing with
I was
Smoothie?
like, come on, you did nothing. You
I
get
mean, like, come
panels.
on, Big Mom
Again?
was there. Big Mom was there, and she didn't do anything about.
No,
King
but
either.
I'm saying,
you know
no,
that's
no,
like-
but
bro.
Devil, it's like when the Yonkos are around and it's like commanders attack anywhere around a Yonko, the commander is supposed to step in and block whatever other commander is attacking. That's
Bro,
Smoothie's job.
That's Smoothie's
Bro,
job.
you know what Smoothie is though, Brago? If she's that veteran that signs on after the trade deadline just to get a chip.
Someone said that Smoothie only attained the commander status for equality.
You say what?
I mean, her bounty's like 900
Just-
billion or something, right?
Yeah, her bounty is crazy high, but it's like, when are we gonna see something from her? Like,
Well,
When King's
you-
not
when she
knowing
fights
the
Queen.
crew.
You'll see in the future.
oh, you think
right?
she's fighting
Mm.
Queen?
I mean, she might have to. Look,
She might have to
Katakuri-
fight King if they didn't
I'm
drown.
telling you
Here's-
right now, Katakuri's pulling an arm out and he's gonna swing at King.
So here, think about this though. The fact that Big Mom pulled up on Wano, right?
Right?
It made
People
me think
doubted
about
it.
it made me think about
People doubted
Kaido's
it.
crew, and now how the world government has a vested interest in them. Would they send people to help Kaido?
Well, no. Well, first of all, they can catch 2 flies with 1 smack, right?
Wow.
You know, though, like they were looking out for that.
But yeah, right. Because they said they can't engage because they don't know anything. But I'm saying with them doing deals with Kaido, right?
You think they would pick? You think they would pick a side, right?
They- yeah,
would pick
because-
Kaido's side, yeah.
Yeah.
They could.
Because
Yeah,
I don't know how Kaido's gonna handle Big Mom's crew and Luffy and his alliance.
Well, let's think back how it was when they first.
Well, I
engaged
mean,
on
it's not like
telephone
Luffy
Transformers
and
snap.
Big Mom are on the same side.
But
Just
I mean,
think-
the enemy of the
Just think back how they engaged on the transponder snail, right? The Marine were cutting in right there, right?
right.
So they were on that hook immediately. So they could either, like you said, just go for Kaido and just support him beating Big Mom and then focus on Kaido. But they will lose forces in that match too, right?
Right.
It goes the same way with Big Mom if they would pick Big Mom's side, right? So it's better to focus all your power on both sides, right? And crush them together. Then you're the only one left winning, right?
So you
That would be a
attack
smart
both
move.
the Yonko to take them both out?
Exactly. Well,
Now,
they're
I feel like
both-
you would
they're-
stand
well,
back and let Luffy do all the work.
Well,
Okay.
First of all, it was doubted by the whole community. Well, a big partial part of the community that Big Mom would engage in this war right now, right? That they would even go to territory right now, right?
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
didn't
people
expect
said
Big Mom to get
Yeah,
there while the arc was ongoing.
that alone.
Oh yeah,
makes
that
it
reminds me.
just-
I have to call this like all the way back in
like
like 850. I called Big Mom showing up in Wano.
I mean, being honest, I was
I was like one of
on
the
it.
first people.
I
I had
King,
to pick one of you.
I was
Is
I
King
was on
Yonko
it so
level?
far.
No.
I mean,
come
he
on.
just sold a Yoko and her crew.
I mean, she's in the water
Early,
lately.
That's way too early to say that.
Like, King just-
he used
King
the
just took out like
environment
5 billion worth of bounty easily.
Yeah, he did,
Exactly, bro.
honestly.
Bro, he tipped over the fucking ship.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, he took over
Hey,
a
I
ship
had
with a
him- I had him as
Yonko,
the
a
hi-
Commander, Peril Sparrow.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
just saying,
tell me
I
they
had
couldn't
us-
do anything.
Yo, honestly,
Yo,
even though like Big Mom is still a beast, she's pretty much like the Sanji of like the Yonko at
No,
this point.
she's
Like,
The thing is with Big
I
Mom,
don't
it's
think
like
so because she pulled up.
she's the
That thing's
goofiest
gonna pull up,
probably
pull
out of
up.
all the Yonko, but taking Big Mom down is obviously a problem because Kaido was worried. He was
oh yeah,
worried.
Well, I mean,
Bring
Big
them
Mom's in
food,
water,
dude.
so she's down. So
No, there's somebody.
Yeah.
They have so many ability users. They're
you
fine.
know she's coming back.
They're fine.
from that.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
she is coming back. Obviously.
she's coming back. Obviously,
This is just to
It's
take her out
really
for-
funny that this happened.
This was like
Yeah.
hype, right? To say, okay, Big Mom is here, like she is here, but let's
And King-
take her. Let's take
King
her
like
out for a
to get
little
back
bit.
in
That is
Yeah, but King shows up
That
and like,
makes
that's the
this
whole
better.
problem,
That-
bro.
Yo, you know how epic it would be if Katakuri to stop King in his tracks, like,
Bro, listen. You know how
Yeah,
I told
Katakuri
you,
isn't
he's on
in
this,
the
he's
arc
on this
on
ship
photo, bro.
doing a
Listen, bro,
Marienda
if
right
Katakuri,
now.
listen, Katakuri's gonna pull up with his arm. He's gonna pull the ship right back up, and he's gonna throw the other hand right
No.
at King.
Laz, I
I'm
think
telling you,
my
man.
theory is that Katakuri is already in Wano right now.
You think he's just chilling, laying
He's
low?
chilling somewhere. He's laying low.
Uh,
but if
so
you
on his own or with someone?
He's with Pudding.
That's why Cracker wasn't there. Ooh, shit.
Yeah. A few of them like. got
Oh
in a
wait,
different way.
Compote's in this chapter. Holy shit!
Oh, Compo rolling around into this.
So Oda brought all the people that he didn't use. In Hokage.
Ability we've never saw.
Maybe Katakuri's gonna save Sanji from page 1.
Hey, let's go.
That would
Bro,
actually
what the
be like-
fuck? You think Sanji needs saving? somebody better come get page 1.
He's gonna make compost out of all this and gonna smash.
Yo,
it
you
down
know what's
low.
crazy? Did you guys see that thing I posted on Twitter with
What?
somebody say, "Yo, help me, Kaito-sama"? That's page 1.
Come on. Dog.
That's page 1. Sanji's
Oh,
gonna beat his ass.
like him kicking the dinosaur.
Yeah,
like,
him
"Help
kicking
me,
the
Kaito."
dinosaur, and they say, "Help me, Kaito-sama." What? Sanji's gonna beat his ass, Fruit. I'm telling you.
Sanji the goat, yo. Sanji the
Fruit, how
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Fruit, how do
I
you
mean,
feel about the
Sanji,
chapter?
like, it's
Yo.
pretty obvious that page 1 can hold in that chapter super
Shout out
easily.
Brago,
That's what it
yo.
feels like.
Believing in Sanji always.
Hell yeah.
Never
Like Sanji with the confidence pulling up and say, "Yo, y'all can go. I got this.
has improved.
I'm not gonna get
anything
hurt.
good.
I got this."
I just like
Bro,
Yeah,
how
I
would you
mean-
feel if you open up next chapter and Sanji is like getting hurt super hard?
Then
Yeah,
it'd have to be.
flex
It would
on
have to be
Oda.
an ambush. It'd have to be an ambush by Drake and Hawkins.
This is like
Page
when-
1.
when-
How would you
every
feel if that
fight-
raid suit is an apron though?
I wouldn't like that. That would.
Yeah,
that
I'm
would,
telling you.
that would be troll.
I know this isn't gonna happen, but this is what I want to happen so bad. I want page 1 to actually be a female, and then Sanji beats the fuck out of her, and then he like
That's
cries
what I was saying
the
as
next
well.
chapter.
Fruit. That's what I said as well. That'd be fucking hilarious. But I think Oda would probably stop it where it's like he gets like a few hits in, then
Yeah.
she transforms back, and then he's like, "Oh fuck, I can't fight her now. Let me just get out of here."
Yeah,
I think that would happen. What do you guys rate this chapter? Because we on break next week,
9 out of 10,
which is
bro.
kind of crazy.
I give it a
about
7.
This is the 8.8.
9 out of 10.
Absolutely, because Big Mom on the territory right now. You know.
Yeah, like I expected that in Act
You
4,
know how
not
insane
here.
this.
If you
Like I was hyped, but then King sold the crew.
Okay, so
As
here's the
he
thing.
should.
Here's the thing, though. With Big Mom being here, we have two Yonko on Wano. Chances Blackbeard pulls up. Not
absolutely.
yeah,
Shanks-
the Marines are coming too. Everyone's coming.
I think the
Emu
Marines
is
got a
coming
sense
I
of
feel like we
purpose.
stop here.
I like the Shanks idea of Shanks pulling up too.
Shanks
I-
is
The
pulling
thing
up,
is,
bro.
Shanks
We're gonna-
pulling up. It just
I don't
doesn't.
think he, I don't think he is, but
It's
I
like
would
why
like it.
though?
He probably
Yeah.
is, though, man.
I feel like it's
Out of
just Big
fear-
Mom
out
and
of
that's
fear
it.
for
I
I
don't
Luffy,
think
like
to
it.
him,
that
I
one,
think to
right?
him, it's like he's gonna try and preserve the balance
No,
as much as he can. He's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to fight to preserve the balance.
He knows that Big Mom and Kaido want Luffy's head, and he
That's
knows
Yeah,
that
crazy.
Luffy's good.
Yo, we gotta give Big Mama props.
Yeah. I'm
Big
happy to give
Mom
her all the props.
Absolutely.
She told Kaido, "Nigga, I'm pulling up."
That she pulled
He
up,
told
yeah.
her. She
She
told
pulled
her.
up the King.
Not
But-
even.
but
Not,
you
not
know-
even,
you know
not
what's
even a week
impressive,
later,
though?
she pulled up though. It wasn't even a
Yeah,
week.
but
It's like
that's what's
4 or 5
impressive. It's
days.
like the navigation on her part, because you know how like it was kind of difficult. We saw with Nami and them trying to get through. She just pulled up, like she just went through it.
But
Like she
what's,
wasn't like all worried about nothing. She just went through.
what's weird about Kaido is that he wants a war, not a war is at his face. He's like, if they land, he'll be in all-out war. My
Yeah,
nigga,
if
Well,
you-
I mean,
Yeah.
they were at like a
If you go 10
disadvantage at
chapters
that point.
back,
'cause
if you go 10 chapters
Yeah, this
back,
man's
you know,
prepping for
remember
war.
what people
And then
said.
War said,
and he's like, you don't want it?
Nah, fam, don't do it.
What's up with this? What's up with Kaido, yo? How are you
I
gonna
already
say?
told you hundreds of chapters ago.
He's the
Kaido
Henny god.
doesn't want a lot of the things that people think that he wants. He just fucking goes on drunken rampages and says random shit.
But, like, how do you
He might
say
be
this?
coke. I don't know.
Like, Big Mom, you know, if another Yonko pulls up, of course it's an all-out war. But you've been clamoring for this for like hundreds of chapters now.
I mean, has he though?
I mean,
It wasn't it just like
he
those two
probably
times?
fought
Nah.
Big Mom before and got his ass beat, but she couldn't kill him, so he's like not interested anymore.
I don't know. He might be high or something.
You thought he was drunk when you were saying that? That declaration after Whitebeard
I mean,
died?
I mean, it's could be possible.
Didn't he say it again? Like,
He,
after
bro,
pulled up on
he
Kid?
bumped his head. Yeah, he bumped his head, bro.
He bumped. Hey, man. Listen, because after Dopey
People
got
see some
captured, he
wild
talked
shit when
about
they
a
bump
war.
their heads, bro. Some people see some wild shit when they have no shoes on. But go ahead.
Well, to me, this looked like a distress call from the airplane kind of stuff. You know, when Kaido actually said, "Keep her off the island, bro." You know,
They said Kaido's Kanye, basically.
it was intense. That stuff was intense. You know, like if you think 10 chapters back, people were like, "Well, she might appear in Alba 4 after Kaido's arc and stuff," you know, but literally some people or a portion of people said it would happen now, right? And that actually happened. So I give it a 9 just for
Yeah.
that. For
9 out
Honestly,
of 10 for me. as
I
well.
I give it a 7.
It's an 8.
This chapter was
it's
great.
eight, like an 8, yeah.
This chapter was
Here
great,
comes
but I gotta
Drizzt
harp
right
on
now.
the things I didn't
Yeah,
like
mine
about
too.
it, to be honest.
What didn't you
Yo, how
like?
come Drizzt isn't talking?
I feel like King's design is lame as fuck.
Thank you, Food. Me
Really?
too.
Nah, that's fire. What
What
do
do
you
you
mean?
mean? What do you
I
mean?
don't like
Fruit?
pterodactyls,
It's like-
bro.
It's like
It's a pterodactyl.
That bird statue is like that bird.
I mean, it would have been
Pterodactyl
fine for
fool.
like, I don't know. When I just think of like Katakuri was like a fucking knockout. Like this is how I'm supposed to think
Nah,
about
you're
like the
too-
Katakuri of
I
King.
agree with
Kaido's
Fruit,
crew,
bro.
like-
It was that
But
joint
no,
was
this is his
lackluster.
full
I was
zone
expecting
form.
way more. That was
Yeah,
trash,
this is,
though.
this is his zone form,
This
bro.
is Phil's zone-
He's more spookier in human form.
I mean, I guess, bro. Maybe we'll
Like
see the higher form.
whose full zone form is Beast? Like,
Apparently,
I
page
mean,
one.
Jack's full zone form is pretty cool.
no, it's not.
Not really.
Jack,
I mean, X
Well,
Drake's
you
full
remember-
zone.
It's
X Drake's
remember-
full zone.
Jack-
Drake
Drake-
was actually it was cool. I'll give
X
I'll
Drake
give him
full
that.
zone form is cool.
I don't.
Not the
I don't-
hybrid.
I don't think.
The-
I don't think
the one we saw in
hybrid
Sabaody.
pterodactyl-
The hybrids
it.
are fire.
I don't think the hybrid pterodactyl is it though.
You told me a
honestly,
hybrid
yeah.
giraffe was.
Nah, I
was
think the
beastly.
hybrid pterodactyl.
I like
I mean,
it.
we'll
It's
see.
cool.
We'll see. But the other thing I'm like, really, what is Oda doing with Zoro right now? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I have no idea.
He's
With
showing,
the
he's,
whip?
he's pulling out some big shit with Zoro in this arc. So he's laying on the
Yeah.
in story arcs.
It's-
and
it's-
stuff.
it's-
Like,
How does this have
characters.
anything to do with like the arc right now? Like, I don't know.
Well, see,
The
thing
witching
is-
boy, right? Isn't that one of the samurai they're recruiting?
Yeah, because I feel like you're gonna run into the kid.
Or that
anyways.
guy Tony Yasu is the one who has the blueprints. It's either that or that. I think.
Or maybe they have.
But he's
it.
giving Zoro.
That would be cool.
The thing is, everybody else kind of got a breakdown of how Wano really is. I think this is
Yeah.
like Zoro's turn. Like he's getting it.
Okay, well, but
Proof,
like the thing
proof,
is, like
proof.
Sanji, it's obvious like where he's going because like he's fighting Page One and like he's involved with this shit. Like,
we had
is
a
Zoro
story.
gonna fight someone? Like, how is he gonna run into conflict? Like, he's just in the
The witching
motherfucking-
hour boy.
Troop, remember in like Water 7 the filler arc or spoiler arc with Zoro and the kids and shit. You remember that? It kind of
kinda,
felt
yeah.
it kind of felt like in that with the laughing guys and stuff now. Like it kind of goes that way, but it's not a filler anymore. So you know what I
It's giving
mean?
him more
I
exposure.
don't.
The goals-
I've
those
never
come to
watched
that
Zoro,
round.
so I
So
don't
it's
know.
like that. Well, okay, whatever then. But that's like the kind of stuff that Oda's doing right now, right, with Zoro, and then he picks up. All right, he picks up with this more side story with it, and then he goes to Mayor Lair, right?
Yeah, I think it's not clear now where Oda is going with it, but of course it's going to be significant, right?
I
But
mean,
Yeah.
we of the Zoro congregation expected a few
The
more
Zoro
sword fights
congregation.
by this point.
Oh my
I
Really?
mean, honestly,
I
I,
mean-
feel like Oda's winging it at this point. With
I mean,
the
you
Yeah,
Zoro.
did get you
but I
got
feel
a
like
nail
Wiley-
fight.
Yeah, honestly, like the sword fights, that's gonna come when we go to Onegaishima.
Yeah,
I
and-
don't feel like right now.
People are saying like the Witching Hour boy, but like, why would he fight that guy when he's supposed to be on his side or whatever, right?
I'm
yeah,
not saying
but
he'll fight that guy. I'm
it's
saying
so
that's
weird
how it's
because at the same
relevant right
time, I
now.
still feel that person might be killer just because it's like we haven't seen him.
Does he
Yeah,
need
he's
conflict right now though, Zoro?
I don't think he needs conflict.
Not right now, not
We
yet.
see- we
I
see
mean,
what?
if Zoro if Killer instead of saving his captain just fucking being Robin Hood, I don't know what the fuck this man's up to.
He's buying time. That's all. Killer is a smart one
yeah,
Why the fuck would he be wasting time giving fucking money to poor people?
because he's letting kid train.
What's absolutely gonna
His
happen is the
captain's going to pirate
fucking
gig.
I mean that's
Sanji's
his
gonna
gimmick.
make a dinosaur steak is what's gonna happen.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
The entire Zoro thing is kind of
Absolutely.
boring. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Like
I mean,
what he
it's-
did on
it-
Little
it-
Garden. Sanji's
it's
gonna do
just-
the same shit what he did
I
on Little
wouldn't say-
Garden.
I mean, it's not even that it's boring. That
I'm the
it's just
same.
like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah, it's like I don't hate it for example because it's Oda's way of kind of like showing you, I guess, like how things are going on right now in Wano through different areas using him, which just
Yeah.
sucks right now. But it's like obviously in the later acts, like when we get into fight, we're gonna see it now. It's just like it's such a weird blend where it's like we're just seeing more open stuff right now with the country, and then we're getting the stuff that's going on the other side with the other people. Because I feel like for him, like he got it for so long with Dressrosa, there's a lot of focus like of those guys who were on the Dressrosa for a time. I think Oda still wants to give more time to those guys like Sanji and them that were gone during that time. You know what I mean? Like 'cause
Yeah.
you got to feel Whole Cake Island they had their time, but I don't think it's on, especially for Sanji. I don't think it's enough yet. That's why he's getting his focus now. Zoro's on the back burner, and then he's gonna step into the forefront after.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And I think Zoro needs a reason to fight. So him learning about the country,
Yeah.
learning about the people and they struggle, that's gonna motivate.
yeah,
him.
I
'cause
guess
he-
that's true. That would make it a lot more like impactful when he
Yeah.
fights someone.
Mhm.
Yo, how the
That's what I
fuck-
mean. That's why I like that stuff though. The
Yeah, because he
village.
doesn't protect people for no reason. So he definitely needs a reason.
Yo,
Yeah.
how can Perospero make like a escalator out in like a second, but he can't stop King from tipping over the shit, bro.
He's some
Listen, because he was thinking like you were. He was like, "That's Movie's job. I'll just sit here and let her do her
He
work."
doesn't have future sight, so he didn't see it coming. Like
Nah,
it's like
King's
as
the
soon as they got to the top of the mountain, King was just there to push them off.
So they're
Like, as
useless
soon as they
without
got to the
Cat.
top.
I think they are, bro.
I'm saying he was the glue that held it together.
I mean, hey, where's Struzen?
Oh,
I mean,
Don't
don't you think Big Mom Pirates have some other stuff up their sleeves?
Yeah,
from
they're
all
not dead. Like,
Dude, like, I mean, like, even if stuff wouldn't have been shown to us in the Big Mom arc, like, for real, old Alan arc.
I just
Yeah,
want
I'm
to know
sure-
why she would have possibly bench Katakuri but brought Flampe.
She was like the worst coach of all time, bro. She was your star player at home and brings some kid from the G League.
Why is
She brings some
Flampe
random kid from the
there?
G League, bro.
Like, why is she
You might
there?
as well have brought Pudding.
You know
like,
what?
what?
Bro, that's like leaving LeBron.
Play, and she
Bro,
brought some of the dudes that got
yo.
watched by the German too.
No,
Like,
real
it's-
talk. That's like leaving LeBron.
That's one of the guys that I watched my journal.
Nah, bro. It's like
We got
leaving LeBron.
Galette, Amon,
There's
Yeah.
Raisin who got one shot by Sanji.
You got
Mondor,
Madara Uchiha though. What you mean?
Raisin.
You got,
Yeah,
you got that fire dude. He got washed by fucking like was
Is-
it?
is
Ichi
UN
washed
It was
by?
Yoji, bro.
Yonji, yeah,
I don't
Yonji
see
washed
you
him.
win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this means Jinbei and Germa are dead, though.
Like I
But that's
said,
weird though.
I think this is probably the ship that just got there first, because they made mention to the ship, so you expect to do that with one ship. They should have other ships.
Oh, okay, that might be true.
Yeah.
Other ships pull up like, "Hey, what happened to Big Mom?"
So Katakuri and them on the other ship.
I don't think I don't think it makes sense to pull up on a Yonko's territory without your right hand man.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that. Though.
So
That
so if
just-
any,
She has him with her.
I mean, it makes
I
sense. Like
honestly have a
Katakuri,
strong feeling
Katakuri,
that Kaito
Snack.
and Big Mom.
I mean, first of all, it's a HQ ship. First of all, and second of all, yes, she has them with her. Just because you saw those characters doesn't mean Katakuri isn't on there.
Imperial Alliance said King would have stopped the Blackbeard pirates too.
Your pirates too. Fuck out of here.
Also, it
Nah,
also
Burgess
comes
gonna
into-
wee ha ha that nigga out of here. Stop playing.
No, not
Oh,
fucking
come on,
Burgess,
bro.
also, it
With
also
his new
comes-
diamond fruit.
We gotta stop this, man.
Burgess pull up with his new diamond fruit. Come on, dog.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
I mean, I think, yeah, King could probably catch anybody off guard, but like, I don't know. It is when Big Mom has like a direct counter to some shit like that. It was like, why isn't he here? But it may make sense more going forward. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was thrown off a little bit when I saw King has goggles like Marco, but
Yeah,
That
and he
is-
has like
wait,
he has
hold
like the flames around him too, kind of
Yeah.
like how Marco formed, which I thought was pretty cool.
but it's crazy. He's an ancient zone,
yeah,
which we
Well,
haven't
they-
seen ancient zone have special abilities. So it's like, is this a new thing? Will X Drake have some special ability as well?
I
Maybe
mean,
that's
I don't
actually-
see
I
like,
don't think the
I don't think
fire
I don't think every
related.
single one's gonna have it. Like the top tier guys will definitely have it. Maybe Drake gets it later on, but I don't see like all of them having it. You know, like
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I
Doesn't
feel
that
like
be
the fire
the-
thing
Oh,
is
shit,
unrelated
dude.
to his devil fruit.
I mean, he's
'Cause then
called
it'd
the
be expected.
wildfire devil.
no, I mean, yeah,
Maybe-
but Sanji can set himself on fire. He doesn't need a devil fruit.
Maybe Sanji relays
No,
about
no,
the
no.
fight King.
I mean, that's
Zoro
true.
cuts with fire, and he hasn't eaten a devil
Zoro
fruit.
cuts through fire.
No, he did the fire attack on Ryu, but I swear to God, he did.
He did.
well,
Yes,
I
swear
expect
to
I
God,
expect
bro,
him
it
to start
happened.
running elements soon.
Yeah.
Usopp uses fire, fam.
So you're saying that King can use Diablo Jambe? That means him and Sanji gonna fight?
Yeah.
Sure.
Luffy does use
I
Red
mean,
Hawk.
he,
I mean,
he can
is-
fly and Sanji can skywalk. Why not?
I mean, here's the thing, bro. We haven't
That's
seen
true.
Queen yet. Queen's probably rolling up on Zoro.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw King flying, I'm like, dang, how is Zoro gonna fight this character? That
Bro,
has, like, you know,
he just jumps on another dragon. Or
That is a good
dinosaur
point,
thing.
though, because like, obviously, I don't think that would matter that much when it comes into matchups. But like, I feel like someone that flies should fight King, right?
Well, I mean, Zoro can fly too if he does like a Tatsumaki
God.
dragon.
if he gets thrown.
then he
When he-
floats in the
nah,
middle.
Is
of it.
Orlumbus
When he-
there? Is Orlumbus in Wano?
When he opens his eyes and
someone
he gets
please
those wings
call
on his back,
Olympus?
that's cool.
But to be fair, those random fodder from fucking Big Mom's crew was like anybody can skywalk.
That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful because anybody can't
It's
skywalk. Like, stop.
He's gonna fly by cutting the air and just walking through that shit.
That was UN's faction. I don't think UN was on the He wasn't on the boat.
Well, I mean, if he was on a boat, he could skywalk off this and beat King, couldn't he?
yes,
Nah,
he
I
could.
saw somebody say no other commanders fucking with King. Is that so?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, he just
Ah,
soloed the Big Mom Pirates. I don't see how they can.
he didn't.
The,
Yeah,
have-
I mean-
the first commanders have to be his
Devil has
match.
Realistically, this guy's Yonko level for sure.
Nah, I
Like
No,
Big
but I mean,
Mom
like-
couldn't do shit. Smoothie couldn't do shit.
I
Pearl
think
couldn't do shit.
Katakuri Katakuri's gotta be his match. Ben Beckman's match.
I mean, Katakuri would be doing some nasty shit too if he didn't have plot
The
against
thing
him.
is, they saw
Yeah.
him coming and they really couldn't do shit though, which is kind of throwing me off because Perospero was like, "Oh my god, it's King!" And
Is
nobody
it
could stop him.
Pteranodon?
Like Daifu could have genie the shit back on or
Listen,
something.
don't tell
I
me
don't know.
it's King. Like, who else would it fucking be? Like, how many Pteranodons are you seeing in the fucking flying around?
Yeah.
And was it Big Mom that said that? No, Perospero.
No, it was Mondor
Yeah,
said a
Mondor.
Pteranodon.
Who said he's? Was that Mondor?
Big Mom said he's.
Big Mom
and
said
then
he's,
And Mondor
Pteranodon.
says a Pteranodon.
Yeah, they
Compote
wasted-
looked stupid, and then like.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, they wasted a
like,
panel on Compo do nothing. Like,
She
what
didn't
the-
say anything.
bro.
She's just there.
She
Like,
just
that's
looking.
literally been her face every time she's shown in Wano.
Such a waste of
Every time in Wano, she has that face. Like, when they were falling, she had that face. Like,
Yeah, they could, bro, they could just give that to Flampe more screens. I don't know, bro. That's crazy.
I don't know. Like, can you imagine Big Mom selecting a lineup and she's going down the line and she's like,
Yeah.
Flampe, compose. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I feel like Oda is like the most inconsistent person ever when it comes to Kaito's size. Like when it shows Kaito in the room with all those people, like I thought Kaito was supposed to be fucking huge. It looks like he's only like twice as big as these people.
They said Katakuri can't fly, so I guess he can't beat him either. The thing is,
I mean,
Katakuri,
Katakuri can throw jelly beans though. so.
Katakuri can make like platforms to launch. He can do it. He can get up to where King is. Like
Yeah,
he's
he can get
creative
up.
enough to like where actually flying could be detrimental.
Who are you saying, Katakuri?
he can use the unstoppable donuts
Yeah,
to just appear
yeah.
next to King in
He
the
has
air.
all-
He could probably, he could probably
Honest
create
question though.
platforms
Honest
and shit.
question though. We all know Big Mom's not fucking dying, even though I trolled about that a shit ton in the Discord. And
Oh,
Nah.
really? Mm.
fucking, how the fuck is she gonna get saved?
So you can have Jinbei's homie save her.
She has mermaid
She's
kids.
part-
Yeah, she's part
God.
fishman. She's part fishman, bro.
Jesus Christ, not all
She's
at once.
part fish, man.
She's part fishman, bro. She's gonna
She
get big ass
Puts
thing. come
her
out.
ability into the ocean and then makes part of it.
She's-
Nah,
Whatever.
Perospero again. Didn't Perospero
Whatever.
like
At
last
that
time?
point, probably the sea around.
Well, I mean, we only see Big Mom in the ocean. We don't actually know what happened to the rest of her.
Yeah.
Not all the kids are like users, and she does have fisherman kids that can like go under
Right.
the water and get her.
And Perospero
easily.
I mean,
can make
the
things on
last
the
Fisher
ocean.
kid she had betrayed her though.
Yeah, most likely.
Who's
Yeah.
picking her ass up out the
Yeah,
ocean?
that's
though?
what I'm saying.
Who's picking Big
Listen,
Mom big ass
bro.
up?
They're
That's
gonna
who-
need an entire crew to do this.
like who's doing that?
They're trolling
Just,
hard. It's like,
because you saw her underwater for 2 panels doesn't mean she's finished, you know.
She's
no,
not
obviously
done.
she's not finished.
Well,
This
yeah, I know. I'm
means
just
just
saying,
how
like,
they
she
gonna get her
needs
out.
someone to get her out, and all of her crewmates have devil fruit, so it's like, what the fuck's going on?
And beyond that, you know.
What's crazy
Maybe
is that
Smoothie juices the ocean here.
maybe
Maybe.
I don't know. Hopefully Smoothie does something. Shout out to my wallet. My wallet says I feel like Oda is gonna skip Sanji versus Page 1 to not reveal the raid suit.
No,
Nah, they'll be stupid.
no, that's not gonna happen.
That's actually very Oda-ish.
No,
Yeah,
no, that is not gonna happen.
No, you can't do that.
That's-
Oda
listen,
skipping a
that-
fight?
that
Oh,
raid
that's not gonna happen at all.
that raid suit will come out at the end of Wano or at the end of, like, you know, One Piece.
Okay,
stuff
but that
like
fucking Oda skips fights as like Akainu versus whatever. He's not gonna skip a fight that's like important to the arc.
Bro,
like, it
he
doesn't make
skipped
any
like
sense.
Pedro and Oven. Like
No, fuck that.
Sanji,
no, he didn't.
Sanji-
Dude.
the point is the way that Sanji said he was gonna regard the raid suit.
Listen, bro, this would be like if
and
fucking
stuff.
Luffy went
Is-
gear second, then he off
telling-
that.
did he
versus
off
Usopp.
screen gear? No, that was anime.
Disregarding
No.
stuff.
Wasn't Gear third
You know-
off screen when he first used it?
Yeah.
on a door? That doesn't count. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Page
No,
1 is
no,
Sanji's
no.
door.
Okay.
Oh wow, did this?
That's it.
You just reminded me about the fucking punk hazard door situation.
I wouldn't be
It's
surprised
Sanji.
if he skipped it, but I don't want him to, obviously, because if he skips it, then that means the raid suit's going to have significance going forward, and I don't really want it to have that much significance.
It
You know,
doesn't have
Dritz
it's
the-
just gonna be an attribute. That's how you should see it. It's like an attribute to Sanji. Right?
Attribute.
It's
All right,
not.
Chris, how you been here this whole
Driss the
time?
drag down has been
Driss the
pretty
drag
quiet.
down.
Isn't that
I've
nothing
been
bad
muted.
to say about the chapter?
I've been muted the entire time. What's up?
Driss,
How's
I
everyone
thought
doing?
you were
Hi,
recovering
Drizzy.
from your
You know, I was
attacks.
reading. I was like
Hey,
reading the
boo-boo.
chapter, and there was that one part where someone said "Kia." There's just like a woman's in trouble, and I immediately thought of you because of what you said.
Adrian.
Yeah, Dritz, how much do you hate this chapter? I'm curious.
I don't hate it, but I'm definitely conflicted about it because there are things that I like, but I'm afraid of where they're gonna go.
Do you like how big momming is territory? Come on.
No, well, the thing with that is I was actually surprised because usually whenever Big Mom was coherent in Whole Cake Island, she was actually able to take care of herself and was actually fairly competent. And I couldn't tell the difference between Big Mom in this arc and Big Mom crazy. It seems a bit contrived as far as I can tell. That like I don't even know why the scene was particularly shown or why it needed to be shown that way.
It was just.
I mean, it's quite obvious. Like the Big Mom Pies were defending themselves from like people sneak attacking them, and then once they go up a waterfall, all of the commanders and everyone there that has abilities can't do anything, especially Big Mom. That's sane.
That's insane.
It's certainly not realistic.
No.
I suppose I can get over it, but I think that Big Mom is definitely the biggest meme in the community. What a fucking useless
that's what I said.
character.
She's the
Can we
Sanji of the
put
Yonkos.
the rain of goldfish, like the amount of goldfish they had, right, Chris? The amount of goldfish they had with them, right? That would make sense, kind of, wouldn't it? Like,
Think
about that.
it's weird. Like I like the fact that Sanji's using the raid suit because like I've complained about this before. I was like,
Yeah, you just turned into theory for a second.
or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking me talking to.
Yeah,
But like I was
you gotta
afraid
watch
that
what
Oda
you
was just
say.
gonna have the like Zoro and Sanji just fight the calamities right away without them getting stronger. So like I like this,
Right, exactly. That this was expected.
but at the same time, I don't, because it would seem as of right now, if Sanji does use the raid suit, it's not even a powerful moment. Like him putting on the raid suit that he said he wasn't going to wear isn't actually a moment. It's kind of like I'm just gonna whip it out.
If he would do it now,
I
right?
agree, but I
If he
kinda-
would do
I
it
don't
now,
know.
right?
I
I
think
kinda
So
like
we'll see.
it. I don't know.
If this becomes like a moment of conflict for Sanji, then I'll actually be very interested. But I think it would be a waste of a character moment if he just like puts it on despite him actually resenting it.
But,
I
but
feel
isn't
like
that isn't that
but
going?
I
Isn't
feel
that
like he's
him
gonna get
developing
double
those drits?
Well, developing for a reason, nothing changed.
What do you
I
mean?
mean, he's using his cover's
Do that
identity at the same
now,
time.
like-
Like,
Yeah, that's what like. I think it's better this way, if anything, because like he's using it for like a good reason. You know
Right,
what
but
I mean?
I'm saying he's not like as he normally would because of his pride. Toss something aside, say I'm not doing that.
yeah,
Like, that's
he can't
against
afford
it.
his identity to
Yeah.
be shown anyway. So
Well, the
that's
thing
why
is,
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know if
used
that
to cover
necessarily
it.
makes sense because the entire premise of Whole Cake Island was that Sanji didn't need to do anything.
What do you mean?
Well, like the thing is, like the thematic, like the representation of him using the raid suit doesn't coincide with anything that is Sanji related.
Well, my whole thing is like
I do see what he's saying. Honestly, he's saying
My
like
whole
it's not a big moment. Like if Sanji's not really
Yeah,
struggling,
like
he's not
especially with
conflicted,
like
he can
someone
whip
like
it
Page
out.
One, because I feel like most people expected Sanji, if there was going to be a matchup, it would be against Page One because he's like obviously the least important out of the characters that were introduced between Hawkins and
Right.
yeah.
and Drake.
Page
I
One
don't
is
see this being like a huge shining moment where it's like Sanji is fighting, he's fighting against his will to like not be a part of his family, because like whenever the newspaper came up, he had something to say about it and he said he wasn't going to use it, but now he just whips it out.
I
mean,
think
I don't know.
I'm saying
Weird.
it's like I think if they had another moment like that where he's doing a flashback thinking about his family, I'm kind of past that. I think at this point
Yeah.
it'd be like redundant if they go back to Sanji.
I mean,
"Oh
I kinda-
God, this raid suit. We gotta go. No.
I kind of see what he means though. It is kind of inconsistent.
And the thing
No,
is
I- yeah, I
also,
see
and
what
the thing
he's
is
saying,
also,
but-
if it is covering his face, they would assume that he knows how to use it and he's used it already. Meaning that moment happened off screen.
Oh, well, this is well, that's another thing. It was like I don't know whether or not this is like a shonen thing. Like I don't think it really matters. It's just like a weird thing I noticed. Like Sanji acts like he knows what this is even gonna do. I don't think he put it on. If he did, it's weird to have it off screen to begin with. But I mean, I guess it would make sense in some
That's
way.
what I'm- but the thing is, if he hadn't used it and he expects it to hide his identity and it doesn't, then it's like that was nonsensical, right?
I don't know. To me, if they like make a big point out of it to where it's like they for the rest of the arc, it's like Sanji like, oh, I'm getting like if he had a fight with Queen, right, and it's like, oh, I'm getting shit on. I need something to power up, and it's like, oh, I want to put on this raid suit, but I don't want to like
I
remind
didn't
me
want
of
that.
my fucking-
Something that would be
my dad
interesting
that
here is that
yeah.
like so for
I don't know. That would
Sanji.
kind of make Sanji look like a bitch, though. To be
Well,
honest,
no,
like I feel like
I would prefer this moment if Sanji tried to use the raid suit, but like it didn't work, and like this is like a trial and error process where it wasn't as easy as he thought it was going to be. He puts on the raid suit, but he doesn't know how to use it, so he has to learn.
I mean,
how to
I don't
use
know.
it.
This way, I feel like it gives him an excuse to use the raid suit without like compromising.
His
like,
strength.
Well, think about it this way:
Sanji's-
if
his strength,
compare it to like other people in the Straw Hats using like their similar ultimate ability against someone that probably isn't worth using that ability. Like we've never seen Luffy go Gear 4 immediately against someone to solve anything. And like, what if Zoro meets like some random like fodder and he's like, Ashura, open the eye or something?
Well, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Dritz, that's assuming this is Sanji's ultimate,
But Oda,
and I
like,
think
okay,
Oda's
let-
going out of his way to
let's say-
show that this is not Sanji's ultimate at all.
What makes you think that?
Because it's like he's getting it out the way.
I completely disagree with that.
He's
but
getting it out the way now.
I think it's more. Of a
Wait, you
thing-
think this is Sanji's ultimate, the raid suit?
Oh, 100%.
I don't agree. I don't think so.
Well, yeah, but he has
I don't
to.
know the way it's presented
he has
here.
to use it first and get used to it before.
Like I said,
when he
I
uses
assume he's
again.
used it already.
Why
No,
would
I
he
mean,
use it already?
He doesn't
He
have to
tried
use
it
already.
on.
This is One Piece, and any kind of disguise changes your entire appearance. Like Luffy puts on a mustache and he's a whole different guy. So like, it's just that's where the disguise comes from.
Possibly.
I mean,
as I said
like-
before, like I
the raid
like
suit is his
the premise
ultimate.
of this, but I'm just like I'm not sure where it's going to go, knowing Oda's tendency to be somewhat unpredictable when it comes to this. So we'll see. I mean, it's a work in progress. I'm not gonna damn it right away.
Yeah, like if he's gonna put it on, I expect him to be page 1. If he loses in this, it's like,
Nah, he's not losing.
yeah, like
Let-
he-
let-
like
let-
the
I
win.
mean, if he loses, Sanji's
Let's
officially dog shit.
this question.
Yeah.
If Sanji loses to one of the strongest headliners, he's dog shit.
I mean, honestly, the thing that kind of actually bugged me the
Yes.
most
Well,
about
he's supposed to be fighting like a Yonko commander in this arc, apparently, right? So losing to a headliner wasn't.
I mean, like, Brock, it would make him look bad after talking all this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
It
and
was that race shit.
and it's like you can't tell me the guy's on the same level as the second man in the crew if he's losing to this guy now.
No, I mean,
This fight-
that's in the scenario that he loses the page 1, which I don't think he's gonna do.
In this
That's
fight,
like
do you
saying
think
Zoro gets hit by Hawkins'
is he
nails.
going to
and
use
dog
it
shit,
at
man.
all, or do you think just because he flicked it on the last page, is he going to use it?
I mean, but
at
I
all?
mean, like, would you not say Zoro would look more bad if he stepped up to Hawkins like, "Don't worry, I got this, Luffy. Hawkins is dog shit." Then he got worked.
Well, yeah.
That's kind of what they're saying. That he's like talking all this shit right now.
No, but
Sanji is.
the thing is, again, with these characters, not knowing how strong they are is kind of detrimental to these matchups because we're going in assuming like page 1 is trash.
No, we're
that's
not
the
I don't
assuming
think
one
page
trash,
1
though.
is trash.
You just
Do it.
said if he loses to him, he's dog shit.
No, if
So if you don't-
Zoro,
if you-
I don't, listen. If Zoro fights, Jesus Christ. If Zoro fights X Drake, and he fucking pulls out fucking Ashura V2 eye open fucking Sharingan and loses to X Drake, X Drake is strong. That's trash.
Like I said, I don't expect the raid suit to be Sanji's final ultimate. So I guess we look at
But
it
why
differently.
not though? The raid suit is supposed to increase your.
Well, I mean, the race
Wait,
suit,
are you
Right,
telling me
no,
like
the
his
thing- the
final-
thing is,
you think
I
his
think-
final ultimate
the race
is,
suit
like,
doesn't
no,
actually do anything on its own, though.
No,
But what are you saying for his ultimate? Is like his end of series? This is it, or like this is like?
no, I think
this
the
is gonna
raid
get
suit is
hard?
like a temporary thing to like for the situation right now. But I think Sanji's definitely going to surpass whatever powers the raid suit can give him.
Oh yeah,
whatever
yeah,
upgrade
yeah,
that
yeah,
is.
yeah.
In
EOS
Wano.
surpasses it.
It will
Oh, I don't
be-
know about in
like I
Wano.
said, it will be an attribute that he will.
I mean, it would be a bit
overcome.
weird if you had to go and get his raid suit for every time.
Now is going to be that Sanji's going to get used to
Yeah,
the raid suit, and he's going to like master it by the end of Wano. That's what
Yeah,
you mean by that.
But by the end of series, I'm not seeing him in the raid suit though.
No,
Like
I
he's
don't
gonna be
think so.
surpassed by that point. It's like
I don't think
mean,
so.
Like what? I don't know what you mean by that though. Like what do you think Sanji has? Like a double Hell's memory? Like he doesn't have anything else. It's just the raid suit is.
Wait, how do we know he doesn't have anything else? We've seen like 3 attacks.
Well, I mean, he went all out against Doflamingo.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Come
No,
on.
he didn't.
That was a warlord out to kill his crew. Of course he went all
Bro,
out.
he distracted Dofi long enough that Dofi caught him. He used like 1 attack on Doflamingo.
I mean, he was getting serious.
I don't
Right,
count that,
he would have
though. I don't
pulled.
count
He would have
Dofi,
pulled
though.
it out.
He didn't. He
Fair.
didn't have time to go all out. What I'm
If you
saying
don't know
is,
if you don't know what Parasite does, it's over for you. So that's
Yeah.
what happened to him. Yeah,
That's
I
all.
don't count that one. But he went all out against Luffy though. So you know,
I
No,
mean, I don't know about that one.
he said I did everything in my ability to hurt
Yeah, but he
myself.
didn't do Hell's Memories, and we know that stronger than anything he did against Luffy.
We don't know that.
oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to go this in depth about.
But this is all I'm trying to say. I don't give a fuck how strong page 1 is. If Sanji pulls out a power up and loses the page 1, that's just like,
Yeah, that moment is trash.
Again.
Yeah.
How Oda is
That's
illustrating
the thing, though. That's
this.
the question. Do you expect to see?
And I
that
don't even
shit
understand
in-
why you're like going this hard for that, Brago. Like, do you really think Sanji's about to lose to page 1?
No,
Like,
no.
why you even-
No. What I'm saying is Oda went out of his way to show that he's not using it because he needs to. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I agree. But it's gonna make
He's
him
like
stronger.
oh, it's like he's just throwing it in there like, okay, I'm gonna use it right
Remember-
now because I just need to hide my identity. I don't need this to beat page 1.
Remember
So
when
he
they
couldn't
showed
tie, he couldn't tie a mask over his face though or something. He had to pull out a whole race.
Bro,
suit,
I
though.
still don't understand why Law, Frankie, and Sanji don't just jump this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
when they showed the Big Mom ship floating at at a pirate ship, right? And we all thought it was the Straw Hat ship, right? That was going down, right? In the last panel, it was like 899 somewhere around that way, right? And look, man, it's like showing you, okay, so here comes the next chapter. We throw in something, right? It doesn't mean he will. Okay, out of everybody in here, do you think he will use the raid suit in this whole
Yes.
battle?
I think he's gonna use it and win. But
Yeah.
my thing is this: on Whole Cake Island, when he rushed Speed Bliss Oven, and when he like lift the cake up with one foot, he tied a mask around his face, and that hid his entire identity. But now he has to pull out a whole raid suit. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, I agree with you quite
Does he
a
have
bit.
that mask on him
The
right
idea seems
I think like again, he just doesn't care about the Big Mom stuff that happened or anything. That kind of matter.
I don't know.
He just has to protect people right now, and he has to go all out.
I feel like
Also, Luffy's engaged
I
and shit,
feel like
you know?
it'll make sense going into the arc because, like, all right, let's just say Sanji like makes him some like fucking random persona, right? To where he's like he calls himself fucking Yellow Power Ranger or something like that. Just as a place, yeah, he calls himself the Great Saiyan Man, and like that could be used like throughout the arc, like in like places where he needs to like save people, like Sanji usually does. So like he can go into like that Great Saiyan fucking form and like keep using it. I feel like that is actually kind of cool.
Do you guys think there's limitations to the raid suit? As far as
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
well, I mean,
Because
a raid suit's a piece
he
of
doesn't
tech.
have
It's
an
not
equal
like a
skeleton
person.
as far as we know. So
Depends if it's different from the raid suits of the Vince Smokes, because the raid suits for the Vince Smokes are practically useless.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like
Wait, what do you mean practically useless?
They
It
didn't do
didn't
anything.
really do anything that
Well,
the
didn't
Vince
they-
themselves couldn't do
wasn't-
other than fly.
They saved the Straw Hats.
Yeah, right.
I
But
mean,
there's
they could
no
do-
severe difference between them. Like they were
Yeah,
able to
but
use their
doesn't it
abilities
just-
without the raid suits. The only difference is like there's technology.
I
Like, it
thought,
didn't make them
I thought
super
the
strong.
point of the raid suits was just to enhance all their like base abilities, like make
Well,
them
the thing is,
faster,
we don't really
stronger
know.
and shit like that. Isn't that what it said?
No, Dritch, we do know that because
it said they
Niji
needed it to
Niji
do
told,
something.
Niji told Sanji that if he had the race, so he would have been faster. Like he's like,
Yeah,
you
but
need to
what's
be
the difference
faster
between them
than
out?
that.
Like we've seen them without it, and they performed equally as well.
I don't
Well,
know
well,
if they
well,
performed- I don't know if
we
they
saw
performed-
Niji
I don't know if they
without it.
performed
Well, we
equally.
saw
And plus-
Niji use something without it.
And
Yeah,
plus,
we saw
after-
Niji move just as
after-
fast as he was within the raid suit. It was like, I
At
don't,
the wedding,
I don't think it's
though,
well
they
defined what the
said-
differences are between them.
They said
I would-
if we had
No,
the race suits, they
it's
said
like
if we had the race suits, we'd be able to fight. And
Yeah.
at that point,
But
they
the thing
couldn't
is,
fight.
they could fight without it, but I guess the raid suit
Okay,
amplifies.
Dritz,
their
I feel like
abilities.
you're being like
Let's
super
see when
pessimistic
he-
again. Like,
I don't
the
know.
entire-
I'm not even like I just
No,
don't
but
really
like
know.
you got to remember, like the entire point of the wedding, right? They weren't allowed to bring in any of their raid suits or anything
Yeah,
like
right,
that. 'Cause,
yeah.
Like that was their weapon. So like that's how they got like ambushed or whatever. Like
I
that.
agree.
Like that's the thing. Like Oda made a big deal about like these raid suits and like.
I mean, without
like
race
that.
suits, you're
Yeah,
super,
like
you're
no,
saying
true.
with the
I
race
agree with
suits,
you.
you're
I think the
super
raid
saiyan,
suits make them stronger, but I don't think it's obvious exactly how it makes them stronger, which is what I
No.
want to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree to like.
Well,
what
the thing is, we
extent do they
just don't know
actually
how
do
it
it.
works, but we know it makes them stronger.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah,
what-
Sanji, like if
exactly.
Sanji puts it on, does he like kick harder? Is that what happens?
When they
My
fought
idea
Big
was-
Mom,
That we don't know. We don't know.
when they fought Big Mom and they put in a lot of work, those raid suits seem to have make a difference. Then when they was fighting Big Mom,
When
and
we
stuff,
talking about when
They lost?
when Reiju tagged Smoothie and she had to suck the poison out.
something like that. Like when all right, remember yeah,
Why'd you
like
make it
those
sound
raid
so
suits got
sexual?
hurt and Ichiji was like, yo,
No, come on.
like Ichiji was like, yo, pay that no mind. They actually did pretty good, I think, in that situation right there. Like they was calm, they didn't care it was a Yonko crew. They was just like they did pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we're
when
not saying-
that's
we're
when
not saying that
Ichiji
they're
that's when
shitty,
Ichiji
though.
attacked Katakuri.
I think
And he-
Sanji will be able to control his flames better with the suit
No, was it Katakuri
Yeah,
or
but what's your
Perospero?
why do you say that though?
because I feel like it augments their like the special abilities that they have. I feel like they can use them to a higher degree with the
You gotta
Yeah.
keep in mind this isn't random. Like we for the most part, like in my theory, it's a safe bet to that whatever Sanji's raid suit is, whether it's his raid suit or his max raid suit attack, is gonna be something close to Zoro's Ashura when he uses it again. So that's his all out thing.
So you think the race is a
Don't know
permanent
about that
thing?
one, buddy.
Yeah, like y'all gotta stop. We know that they've been equal before the time skip, and they're gonna stay pretty much like I'm not gonna lie. Up until this
I'm not
point,
even talking about Zoro. I'm talking
wait,
about
wait,
Sanji. You think
I'm
the
talking
thing
about
is
up
equal?
to this point.
Wait.
Zoro's been shown to be stronger, but Sanji just got the raid suit. So now look how confident he is. He's like, yo, I'll take care of it. Like this guy is the same rank as Hawkins and Drake, and he's like, yo, Sanji about to treat him like a scrub, supposedly, but he said like, I'll take care of this guy. That's raid suit. Wow, he's about to go
He
ham.
fought so many enemies in his life before, right?
No. Look, but this even makes up for all that because like my argument about the Virgo thing, we don't got to talk about it, but like he didn't have his race. He got his race. He about to watch people now. You know what I mean? Like so Sanji been handicapped all the time. That was probably the point of Whole Cake to get Sanji his power up.
I feel the raid suit is his Super Saiyan basically. Without the raid
Yeah,
suit,
exactly, yeah.
he's saying the raid suit.
Yeah, so without his raid suit, he's like Kyle Ken.
Powerful attribute.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna.
Hold on.
Lose.
If he I've been saying that Zoro was gonna fight. Like I was like they both gonna fight Calamity. So like and this was before the Calamities was even introduced. But like if he watches page 1 like a scrub, that means Sanji got to be like a low tier of Admiral level or something at least. Like got to be like. No, listen. Y'all gotta stop.
Yo, you're done talking.
You gotta stop that, my guy.
Listen,
Admiral tier.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna be right because they was already about to watch Fuji.
Oh no!
They're gonna hold on. Look how look how y'all sound because Big Mom is there. Kaito, they're about to. So Luffy's about to beat Kaito when his arc is over, right? He might even beat Big Mom. Who knows how this plays out? But you think like
Well, he was in a distress call, yo. You saw him, right? You saw him. He was in distress call, bro.
No, but I'm
He's
saying I'm
king out. He was like, "Let's go."
taking these admirals up
No
so much,
wasting time.
He's not doing shit. Like to me, Katakuri's stronger than any of the admirals, probably besides Akainu.
You said Katakuri
course he is.
Listen, if Big Mom would have set foot on there on that first beach, I think shit would have turned out way differently. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I
Do you
don't
think-
think because he's.
Do you think King's Yonko level because he one shot Big Mom?
Nobody
Sorry?
said King's Yonko Love. Did I say that?
I said
No,
that.
I'm asking.
I mean, King
No,
is
I'm-
way more
I'm-
impressive
I
than
said- I
than
said-
I'm
Marco ever
asking
did.
you.
I
I
said
think King's I think King's Yonko level. I was asking you if you thought so
all right,
too.
cool. You can think that. I don't think that. I said that